I see every single day the importance of quality early childhood experiences. I know that those experiences are what set the foundation for children as they continue their learning through the rest of their schooling.
Research shows a link between caregiver education and experience and the quality of care they provide. We must support our caregivers with wages that are commensurate with their qualifications and with requirements of programs like Step Up to Quality.
Children with disabilities need so much help from their child cares, and to have a quality child care that can actually give the type of quality that children with disabilities need would be awesome. I'm a mother and I have a child with a disability, and I know that finding a child care that specializes with children with disabilities can be a little bit of a struggle.
But when I drop them off at school, and that's what we call it because it is school, and so much more, I know that it's not just his physical needs are being met. I know that his curiosity is being met with exciting new activities that are part of their curriculum, whether it's in the classroom or outside in their nature class or on the playground. I know his big 2-year-old emotions are met with support and understanding and loving care. I know that he's surrounded by books and music and friends.
Unfortunately, in our state, a family must earn less than 130% of the federal poverty level in order to qualify for child care subsidies. This means that a single mom making $12 an hour is not eligible for assistance, even though infant care in our city averages $12,000 a year. It is impossible to think that a mother making only $24,000 a year would be expected to pay half of her gross salary to get quality care for her child.
So COVID has hit me drastically, and I just feel that family child care we need the recognition. We need the help just as much as the centers do, if not more.
It's important for families to know that they have access to quality, enriching childcare, where quality educators help support their academic, social, and emotional needs.
Because we've been doing this for years and we do know what we're doing. And these children deserve quality, and we're giving them that, but we're giving it to them on profit-thin margins where we can't pay the teachers what they deserve. We have little supports in our school.
I want my students to know that our state and communities invest in the work and service that they will provide to families and children.
A lot of people don't realize that as a home provider, we are the owner, director, administrator, employee, teacher, everything. We do it all. We are also forgotten a lot of the times, and people don't realize that we are the ones serving the low-income parents, the parents that can't afford daycare otherwise. People also don't realize that we are the fundamentals to get children to starting school. Everybody talks about a K through 12 education. Well, we are the ones preparing them for that K through 12 education.
Funding for childcare is money well spent. Even prior to the pandemic, efforts to increase funding for childcare was necessary to begin to reverse the effects of decades of underfunding.
It's so critical that we are able to provide quality care at a reasonable price, because truly, if parents do not have that quality care, they're not going to go out there and find the jobs that we need in order to have a community that is strong.
We know now from surveys that when we put funding into early childhood education, and that means from a federal, state, local, and business standpoint, private-public partnerships, that these students are not only ready, but the return on that investment is 7 to 13% because we're putting less money into remedial education and into the justice system on the back end.
We have a moral imperative to ensure that all children in Ohio have the skills and dispositions necessary to be successful in kindergarten and in elementary school and beyond.
Increased funding helps families gain access to high-quality programming. There's a better reimbursement rate for programs and positive child outcomes for the state. Help us lay the groundwork by increasing funding for early childhood programs and watch us soar.